Okay. Oh, hey, I did notice you there. I was too busy replying to your comments in the comment section because first and foremost, I want to thank all of y'all for interacting with that first video so much. It's probably my best YouTube video to date, so I really appreciate y'all for watching, giving your feedback, giving me constructive criticism. I appreciate everyone that commented, everyone that watched, everybody that liked it, everybody that liked and subscribed, and I hope that you can do that again because I have another video for you. And this time we're going to be covering 3DS games that you should get digitally instead of buying physically because they cost way too much. But y'all know what to do. Hit that bell, like and subscribe. And if you're looking for some good games, these are my suggestions for games that I personally enjoyed. And also there are a lot of games on this list that can have their own separate list because there are so many games either by that company or something like Nintendo Selects that cover a bunch of other games. So I want to break those down by themselves in a separate video, but for this video's purpose, I'll give you a couple games as well as a list of games. That's kind of cheating, but I don't care because I do what I want. To the next stream, who do we see? I don't even know, but you know it's not me. We been here for 3 hours, baby, we was playing jams. And you know that everybody went ham. Hey, I never felt like, never felt like I had a good life, but we living it up right now. Hey. First off, we have Radiant Historia. Radiant Historia, the perfect chronology. So yeah, this game is dope. If you're a Chrono Trigger fan like me, this is definitely a game I want people to play because a lot of people missed out. This game originally debuted on the regular DS, but they made a new one. And the thing about the Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology Special Edition was it was about $60. And I actually was lucky enough to find the special edition for $70, but now the regular version is $80 in stores or on Amazon, or if you're going to a shop, they're probably gonna overcharge you. So this is a perfect game to get for the $40 on the eShop. And if you can find a deal, please get it because this is a game that, especially if you're a JRPG fan, this is a game that you don't want to miss with great combat, great story, voiceovers, great art, and great music. Check it out. Second on my list is, I'm gonna cheat, the Shin Megami Tensei games. And we all, if you're a fan of Shin Megami Tensei or Shin Megami Tensei, put some Shin Megami Tensei on your toast, some Shin Megami Tensei in your burger. The 3DS put a lot of Shin Megami Tensei on its handheld. There were so many games that came out from Atlas, but the Shin Megami Tensei series definitely reigned supreme. You had Strange Journey Redux, you had Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, Soul Hackers, you had Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor 2, Record Breaker, and guess how much all these games cost? None of them are under the price of $65 to $70. If you want Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, it'll charge you $81. But you know how much they cost in the eShop? If you ever catch Sega doing a sale, go to the eShop immediately while you can, because these games will be on sale digitally for about $10. In regular price, they're only $20. So that is a big price increase from 81, 60, when you can actually get these very great games and rare games to say for $20, and if you're lucky for $10 when Sega has a sale. Please check out the Shin Megami Tensei franchise, and as a bonus, also the Etrian Odyssey franchise, because they also will be on sale for around the same price. Next, speaking of Atlas, I gotta give you Persona Q 2. Now, while the prequel or the first game in this series, you can still get around $30, $34. Persona Q 2 is usually around $67 because it came out at the very end of the 3DS's life cycle while the Switch was still out. So they did not make a lot of copies. I remember I had to pre-order this game from GameStop just to get it because they were only putting the amount of copies that you pre-ordered. So in the game where Joker takes center stage. Experience a thought-provoking story in the perspective of the protagonist from Persona 5, everybody's favorite one, along with the rest of the Phantom Thieves, as they also interact with the investigation team from Persona 4 and C's from Persona 3. So you get to see all of your favorite protagonists and characters from the other games take spotlight. And this game is more so of a dungeon crawler versus RPG, but the music still is great. All of the Labyrinth's parody popular film genres, and film fans will love this one. So definitely check out Persona Q2. Again, that's $40 versus $67. And if you can catch it on sale, it may be $20. Our next one, again, one more time, shout out to Felix Win. Fantasy Life. Fantasy Life is such a dope game. You are able to change into one of 12 classes at virtually any time and access different abilities. The combat class has fierce fighters where the crafter class is skilled in making stronger weapons and tools. And if you do not want to battle, then guess what? You can switch to a gatherer class and just kick it. You can be a fisherman or a lumberjack. You choose the way to live your life, and you choose the way to play your adventure, and at any time you can switch lives. That's why I love this game. It is a great little slice of life simulation game where you can be whatever you want to be. You can own a house in each town, decorate with furniture you create. It's a very fun game. But here's the problem, y'all. Retail and physical copies are getting real low, especially at GameStop. While at GameStop is $30, the eShop is $40, but it's real low. Let me tell you why I know, because I bought the last one at GameStop for $30. And the next closest price I've seen is $80. So definitely check this one out in the eShop for the $40. My Pokemon fans, my Battling Monster fans, my level 5 fans, Yokai Watch 3, or any Yokai Watch for that matter. If you like games that, well, you collect monsters and you fight, this is for you. Follow 2 parallel stories and unravel the mysteries behind strange sightings when meeting over 600 yokai and using the new 3x3 grid battle systems to I can't do English. Using the new 3x3 grid battle systems to strategically dish out or dodge attacks. Yokai Watch is very rare in America, and if you want this game, your best bet is to get it in the eShop because it's only $40 there. But this game goes for over $150. $150. No, I think not. No, I'm broke. But Yokai Watch is a great series, and one thing I'm always sad about it probably will never come to America again. I'm still trying to get Yokai Watch 4, but this might be your last chance to get it. Next, we have the Professor Layton series, especially Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. The Professor Layton series was a breath of fresh air. And I never was a big person on puzzle games, but the music was great, the puzzles were good, the characters were great. But when they threw in Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright, so I had court hearings, investigations, and puzzles all into one game, was an amazing game. And you can find it in the eShop for $30 and maybe cheaper at GameStop. But I doubt you're gonna find it. If you don't get it that way, then guess how much money you're gonna be paying for Professor Layton? Almost over $200. You may be able to find it cheaper than that, but most prices are above $150 to $200 because this is another rare game. Unless you get the Japanese port. And if you know how to read Japanese, you can buy that one instead. Also, another one of my favorite JRPG titles and series, the Dragon Quest series. That's Dragon Quest 7 and 8, all of them. If you see it in the eShop, your best bet is to get it because they are still $40. But for some reason, these games also are around $144. And many don't know, Dragon Quest is a little bit more popular in Japan than Final Fantasy. While we embrace the Final Fantasy series, and of course they did too, Dragon Quest was always more popular in Japan, so we didn't get a lot of copies of this game. So I do recommend you tap into these games because as a JRPG fan myself, I know fellow JRPG fans will love these games, especially with some of the enhancements that they gave for Dragon Quest 8. Definitely want to check this out, but check it out before the eShop goes away. The Nintendo Selects were some of the best selling games on the 3DS, which means you won't be disappointed. There are games like Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, Mario Tennis Open, Nintendogs Plus Cash, Star Fox 64 3D, The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D, and Majora's Mask, Yoshi's New Island, Mario and Luigi Dream Team, Paper Stick Mario Sticker Star, Animal Crossing New Leaf, Kirby Triple Deluxe, and so much more. And the reason I suggest these games is while you may be able to find them in GameStop for around the same price that they're supposed to be, $20, Nintendo Selects were always the discount games, and don't you wish we still got those? So they are in the eShop for $20 always. But there are people that are selling these games for more than $30, $40, and $50, while their retail price is still $20 in the eShop and in GameStop, and you may get it even cheaper if you find the right people. So I definitely recommend that you get any Nintendo Select that you may have missed, because they have some of the classic franchises that you know and love, like Mario, Animal Crossing, Yoshi, and Kirby. And check that out. So again, those were some of the games that I suggest. And while that list is not as long as my last one, I think I just want to break it down a little bit more so I can have more time to explain those games. But also, as someone pointed out in the comments, do know that after this week, at the end of the month, you can no longer add money to your Nintendo 3DS. You can purchase games on the website online, and you can purchase games if you have points from your Nintendo Switch already, but you cannot purchase on your Wii U or your 3DS, so take advantage. I also saw comments that said this was a bad move, and while I'm with those who do not like that digital storefronts are going away, this storefront is about 10 years old. The Nintendo Switch is selling over 113 million copies. People have moved on. And as far as game preservations, I know that it's hard, but there is a way to play it that I won't promote. So get your in. Maybe that'll be a way you can get it. But if you're someone like me who wants to have those games in your hand as you play them, this may be your last chance to get them. Please do that. So let me know in the comment section which games you want me to cover next time, because I also want to keep this going. But I play everything, so I want to give you GameCube suggestions, Nintendo Switch suggestions, RPG suggestions, but more importantly, I want to give you indie game suggestions, because I also love indie games, and I think a lot of people are missing out on a bunch of great games for very great prices, and they have the spirit of some of the older games that we enjoyed when we were younger. So let me know in the comment sections how you feel about those games and those lists. Is there anything I missed? Any games that you suggest for everyone? Again, I appreciate you for watching this, and I appreciate everyone for showing so much love on the last video. I am here to give you good content. If y'all rock on me, I'm continue to work as hard as I can. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one, and we out.